Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My lesson today, people, is to really master managing your life, is that life only give you what you can manage. Therefore, it just makes sense to master managing the life that you have, you know? And it's like, I think one way to look at this, man, is like what I've realized is that, is that you got to learn how to make do with what you have. And once you master managing whatever you have right now, then you can attain or take on more responsibilities, And it's like, it's so cool, man, with the journey of life in a sense, like, it's like managing your weaknesses. And weaknesses to me is like bad habits, because it's something you're doing without even realizing consciously that you're doing them. So it's like the more you're able to get rid of bad habits, if you ask me, I think that's awesome, because now you're starting to really get good at managing your life, because your life really is a composite of your habits, it's your goals, your characteristics, your habits, and your daily routine, So it's like, I really want you to get good, man, at managing the things that you do have, especially when it comes to your finances. It's like this world of programmers, man, and people in general to just spend everything you have, And my suggestion, people, is to learn how to be not a minimalist, but learn how to make do and find simple pleasures in what you currently have, and not extend yourself further than where you can afford. You know what I'm saying? Trying to impress the Joneses. I think that's one area that I think is critically important for people to manage is their finances, man. And you got to realize this: if you're not physically or mentally or otherwise in the financial position you want to be, that means that there's a lot that you need to learn, whether you admit it to yourself or not. I don't care if you're bringing in millions of dollars per year. There's millionaires that are broke as hell because they make $1 million and they spend $1.5 million. So they always in debt. So what difference does it make? What I'm realizing, man, is that in life you have to get good at managing what you have. There's people that can earn $50,000 a year and living their best life, man. Why? Because they have mastered how to manage what they have and to be grateful and appreciative for the simple and basic things in life. So I think one area of your life you need to manage, obviously, is finances, whatever that looks like for you. And here's what I say, people: humble yourself. Realize the things you don't know, and find people in your circle or people that you know outside of your circle that could train you or teach you on what habits that they have that have helped them to be financially prosperous. Whatever that looks like. There's people out there, man, that can squeeze $1 out of 50 cents. Learn from them. You know what I mean? I've been blessed to have two people like that in my life, my mom and my sister. My sister is actually my business partner, and she managed all the money. You know what I'm saying? What am I saying, people, is that learn your weaknesses, man, and once you learn your weaknesses, then, you can really benefit from that tremendously. So that's one area of your life, people, that you can learn to manage. As far as what is another area? Pick any one. Relationship, always go for the big three. It's like, in regards to your relationship, here's the one thing I know, people. It's like, I seriously and sincerely believe that the biggest blessing that a person can have is to have a companion that you truly love, and that's somebody that truly loves you and care for you. Somebody that really takes the time to get to learn you, know your strengths, your weaknesses, and really there to empower you and support you along your journey. And obviously you do the same for them. I think, to me, that's bliss, So I think you really want to explore that, man, because it's like managing your life is, for me personally, I don't like dramas. You know what I mean? So I stay away from drama. I don't have time for it or the patience for it. So it's like, for you have to figure out what it is that you like. What does your amazing relationship looks like? and start figuring that out for yourself. And if you don't know what that looks like, people, listen, that's a-okay. Because again, you are now creating your amazing life. So it doesn't matter what you've done up until now. All that matters is what you do now and moving forward. You have control over that. You have the choice, the decision that you can make on how to move your life forward in all areas. And now I'm talking about your relationship. So figure out what that look like. I can tell you what it's not, though. Being promiscuous and being out here, man, I'm not here to judge nobody, but I'm gonna tell you, people, it ain't healthy for you. And number two, it just ain't right. I'll be honest with you. I don't care what nobody says. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. This is mine. So my suggestion, obviously, is to find somebody that truly passionately love you and care for you, and somebody that you can passionately love and care for yourself. And the easiest way to find these people go looking for them, is that you attract them to you. You know, these people, I'm not going to say you can't go looking for them like that, but really focus on developing yourself, because the more you develop yourself is the more you find that these right people that you're looking for will gravitate towards you. So focus on your self-development, people. Be the greatest catch, and believe me, you will find plenty of catches that come your way. I promise you that. Next area of your life, people, that I think you should manage is your health, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't care how wealthy a person is or whatever they have. If you don't have good health, you have nothing, people. You have nothing, man. You know, because you can't do anything. So I want you to start developing a habit of really taking care of yourself, whatever that looks like. You know, I understand life get busy and hectic, but one thing you can never neglect, people, is your body. You have to make sure that you feed yourself well, healthy. You know, you got to find some kind of exercise regimen, whether you walk a mile a week or 5 miles or whatever you choose to do, man. Is that I want you to be very intentional and add that to your routine, as far as you know, your daily routine, that will help you to develop great habits in regards to your health and living a better, more healthy and fulfilling life. Outside of that, people, I say this, man, you know, your life again is a composite of your characteristics and your habits. So I seriously want you to really take control of your life, man, by really developing the characteristics that you want to have. You know, you get to pick them and develop them. You pick them and become the words that you're writing down. What does it look like to be hardworking? What does it look like to be a person of integrity? What does it look like to be honest and trustworthy? What does it look like to be persistent? What does it look like to, you know, have will of steel, man? You know what I mean? Whatever characteristics that you want to develop, people, I want you to master your life, man. I want you to look at your flaws and don't run from them. Face them head on and be okay with wherever you at, you know? I say this before I split, man. One of the most beautiful things, people, that you can develop for yourself is stop caring what other people think about you, you know? Because whatever they think or say about you, what the hell does that got to do with your life? Nothing, man. Not only if you make it mean something does it mean anything. So my suggestion to you is stop caring what people got to say. Stop caring what people think about you, and own all of your faults and all of your strengths and weaknesses, man. Because when you own all those things, can't nobody ever use those things against you, man, to make you feel shame or guilt. Listen, I am shameless, people. I have no problem telling you all my weaknesses. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that it helps you, if anything. You know what I'm saying? But get to that point, man, where you stop caring what people think about you, all right? Anyways, with that being said, people, my declaration over your life today, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God, man, will continue to rise up in you, man, and show you and help you figure out who you are in the Spirit. So that way you can really take dominion, you know, or dominance over your life, man, like you be in control of your life. I pray for that Spirit, man, to lead you and guide you to really acknowledge who you are, letting you know that you're God in the Spirit. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.